Hello, today I am reviewing Simplicity Pattern 1385, which is a mixture of lunch bags and art caddies. I have made lunch bag version E, which is next to me here. Now if you've seen my pattern review or time-lapse of the Market Tote by McCall's, you will have noticed that I've used the exact same fabric combination. I was going to use different fabric from my stash, however the person who's going to receive this as a gift saw the Market Tote and loved the fabric on it, so I decided to use the remnants for this instead. So I've used two different fabrics, but in the pattern it divides cutting out into three sections. There's the main fabric, which is this part and all the pockets. The contrast fabric, which is underneath the pockets and on the base, as well as the strap. There's also the lining, which is inside. So as you can see, I've combined the contrast fabric and the lining sections purely out of preference, but it would be quite good to make the lining out of waterproof fabric if you have some, as it would just make it a bit more practical as a lunch bag. Other items you need to complete this pattern is interlining. You need it for both the exterior and interior sections of this project, and this just gives it a bit more stability and structure. You also need thermal wadding. This is to create insulation for the lunch bag, so it will help keep it cool in the summer. This thermal wadding you can use, for example, to make oven gloves as well. The other thing you need is Velcro. As you can see, you don't need too much Velcro, so the stuff I've used here I got from the supermarket, so you don't need to go to a haberdashery in particular for this fastening. I found this a simple pattern to follow. It's got lots of markers and notches to ensure that you place different elements, such as the side pockets, in the right place. There's also a marker for placing the Velcro. I almost forgot to add the Velcro onto the main bag section, but that is complete oversight on my part. It is in the instructions. It also has the seam allowances printed on the fabric pieces. I found this very useful in order to pattern match this front section with the front flap, just so that the fox on the front came out well. The only thing I would say about the Velcro is to watch out for the teeth side snagging on your sewing machine. In the past I've had trouble with Velcro because I've sewn too close to the teeth section and it's caught on the thread. So just make sure you stitch on the very edge of the teeth section to avoid this. Or alternatively, you could hand stitch it if you're not too confident. The instructions are very clear and straightforward. I had no trouble whatsoever in making this lunch bag. I did make the snack pouch as well, and for this I had a slight issue with it. With this snack pouch, you add Velcro for the fastening. It's not lined with thermal wadding, by the way. It's just a simple main fabric and lining. With the Velcro, I wasn't sure whether to place it 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch from the raw edge, and I believe it was probably 1/2 inch, the same as for the sides. As a result, it means that my top stitching has stitched into the Velcro pieces. It's not a huge issue, but it's something to bear in mind. With regards to the fit and design, I can't comment too much as it is a gift. However, I would say it's a standard lunch bag size. It's quite roomy, so you could fit a decent packed lunch. I really like the fact it has these side pockets, as it's nice easy access to a snack such as a cereal bar or chocolate bar. I think you could probably add a couple of pockets inside as well, which might be quite nice. You could either add it to the centre back as a patch pocket, or you could mimic the outside pockets and add pockets on the side in the lining. The only thing I would say about the design, I think it's really good, apart from the strap does get a bit in the way of opening the lunch bag. However, I think this is something which will give a bit more over time. Even now it seems a bit easier to get into. This took me a few hours to make, and that's not including cutting out and attaching the interlining. I thought it was quite a simple, straightforward make. I would definitely make it again. I may even adapt it to make a crossover bag, as it's quite a nice design and shape. All you'd need to do is lengthen this strap so that it can go around your body and over your shoulder.